Hi guys, it's Mrs. Ogle. Are you ready to learn something today? I've got some different number activities we're going to do, and then at the very end I'm going to give you a challenge for something I want you to try doing at home. I hope you're ready. Okay, remember we sang our different song yesterday, so we're going to sing that one again today. Are you ready? Mrs. Ogle's here, clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's here. Clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's here. Clap your hands, Mrs. Ogle's in our classroom. You are here, show your muscles, you are here. Show your muscles, you are here. Show your muscles, you are in our classroom. Your friends are here, wiggle your fingers, your friends are here. Wiggle your fingers, your friends are here. Wiggle your fingers, your friends are in our classroom. Now look around a little bit. It doesn't really look like our classroom. Do you remember we talked about that yesterday? It's okay that it's not the classroom that we're used to, because if you're still learning, you're still in a classroom. So really, classrooms are everywhere because you're always learning, because you're so smart. You're just always learning new things. All right, I know you know this. You don't have to learn this. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's stand up tall, put that hand on our heart, and here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's a great job you do with that. We've worked really hard. We do that almost every day, and you guys are doing great with it still. Go ahead and sit back down for me. Let's check out that calendar. What month are we in? You said April. I'm not surprised. We've talked a lot about April and the fact that it's not winter, it's not summer, it's not fall, it's springtime. That's right. Okay, today's number is right here. It's a 1 and a 5. What's it called when we have a 1 and a 5? Do you know? Let's count and figure it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That next number. 15. You guys are so good at this. Do you see that my colors on my numbers are going in a pattern? We talked about patterns yesterday. We can use our self-talk to predict what's coming next. So I want to start with the number 1. We're going to talk about what color each one of them are and see if you can tell me what color is going to come next. Are you ready? Follow along with my arrow. Blue, green, pink. 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 What do you think will come next? Tell your grown-up. Tell your grown-up what you think is going to come next, and then check tomorrow and see if you've got it right. Okay, I'm having a lot of fun with numbers lately, so I want to do some numbers things with you. First, we are going to start by counting. Now, we've done a lot of counting with our calendar time. When we count, we always start with the number 1. So today, we're going to count up, and then we're going to be tricky, and we're going to count back down. Are you ready? We're going to start with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's a big number. That's this many. How many fingers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 fingers. And what's really cool about the number 10 is it's this number right here, a 1, and this number right here, a 0. Now we're going to count backwards. We're going to start at 10, and then we're going to count down. And we're going to get all the way back to the number 0. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There are 0 numbers left on my screen. Look at that. We got forwards to 10 and backwards from 10 all the way back down to 0. Now here's something tricky we do sometimes. Sometimes I ask you, how many of something do I have? So I'm going to give you a group of bugs and then another group group of bugs and we're going to count them all together and see how many I have. That's called adding. And adding is something that happens a lot in kindergarten. Did you know you were as smart as kindergarten kids? You are. I know you can do this because I know how big your brains are. Ready? First, I've got how many caterpillars? I have 1, 2 caterpillars. And then I have 1, 2 butterflies. So I have 2 caterpillars and 2 butterflies. Let's count them all together and see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 bugs this time. All right, we're going to try one more, and this one's going to be just a little trickier. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 chrysalids. And then I have 1, 2 butterflies. Now I'm going to wait for just a second to see if you can count how many do I have all together. Count them all and then tell your grown-up. I'll wait just a second while you count. Did you count them? All right, I'm going to count them with you. Let's see if you got it right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you said you have 5 bugs, give yourself a pat on the back because you are super smart and you got it right. Great counting, you guys. Now, you remember we've been talking a lot about butterflies this week. Our butterflies are in their chrysalids right now. They're not doing a whole lot. So we're going to remember all of the stages of their life cycle. We're going to check those out. Ready? First, butterflies start as what? Eggs. They start as eggs. Then out of the egg comes a caterpillar. Some people call it a larva. Mrs. Ogle likes to call it a caterpillar. And they spend a lot of time doing what? Do they spend a lot of time reading books? No. Do they spend a lot of time swinging on the swings at the playground? Not really. Do they spend a lot of time taking naps? Well, they do sleep a little, but mostly they spend a lot of time doing what? Eating. They eat a lot. And once they're done eating and they've grown big and fat, they make a chrysalis. And they stay in there for 1 to 2 weeks. And when they come out, what are they? A butterfly. Oh man, I can't wait to see our butterflies come out. I'm really hoping today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. At some point in these numbers, we're going to have butterflies start showing up. I kind of think maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I kind of think maybe Saturday I might get my first one, but I don't know just yet. I told you they're still chrysalids. They're not really changing anything right now. And I'll be honest, I think my YouTube is not working real well right now. So I don't know if you can check them out on YouTube, but they're not doing anything just yet. I promise we'll get it fixed in the next day or two so you can keep an eye on it. Hopefully, it would be really cool if you were watching when they come out. They come out super fast. Once they start to get out of their shell, they're out within a minute or two. So it takes a lot to be able to catch them. It's really cool. I've gotten to see some butterflies come out before. It's one of my favorite parts of this whole process. Okay, next we're going to read a story, and then I've got an activity that I want you to try with your grown-up at home. But first I want to show you our book. Today's book is called Giraffes Can't Dance. I see the words say giraffes can't dance, but on the cover there, it sure looks like that giraffe is trying it to dance. Have you ever seen a giraffe dance? Haven't either, but let's read the book and see what happens. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!" the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, you're so weird!" Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen! How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." I like dancing with you guys in school. I haven't gotten to do that in a long time. I wonder if today you can ask your grown-up to help you find a tootie-ta song. A tootie-ta. That's one of my favorites. Thumbs up, elbows back, feet apart, knees together. I wonder if you can do the Atootie Ta song with your grown-ups. That's one of my favorite musics to dance to with you guys. Okay, I told you I wanted us to do something a little bit special today. I want you to do a scavenger hunt. And here's what I want you to find. I want you to find the letters in your name. Now, I have a son named Caleb. And Caleb helped me find some of the letters in his name. So I put some pictures on here, okay? So first, Caleb, do you see these letters right here? C-A-L-E-B. Let's look at his letter C. For C, look at this. We found crayons with Crayola. There's a C right here. Next in his name is A, and we found this book, Giraffes Can't Dance. But look, there's an A right there, and another one right here. There's an A for Caleb's name. Next, he's got an L. Oh, we like the St. Louis Cardinals at my house. Do you like the Cardinals? Maybe your family likes the Chicago Cubs. I don't know. But right here in the middle of St. Louis Cardinals symbol is an L. Uh-oh, that's kind of in the way. It goes down and it goes over. Next in Caleb's name is a letter E. Now you're going to look at Mrs. Ogle and you're going to think, is that what you're feeding your kids? Yep, some days it is. My Caleb likes Chef Boyardee. And look right here. There are some E's, just like in Caleb's name. Now I'm going to move my picture so I'm not in your way. Now Caleb's last letter is a B. Right here, C-A-L-E-B. That's my Caleb. And in his name is a B. We found a B in a box of Raisin Bran. So I want you to write your name. You can use crayons or markers, pencils, whatever you have at home. Write your name and then go looking around your house and see if you can find the letters in your name. if you do, have your grown-up take a picture and send it to me. I got a couple of pictures yesterday of some different art that my friends have been doing. Some of my friends sent me some really great pictures of the butterflies they made. And some of my friends sent me some really awesome artwork where they made the life cycle of a butterfly. And it makes me smile. Oh, it makes me so happy and feels warm and fuzzy inside when you guys send me your art. And if you send me the letters you find around your house, I would love that. That would make me super happy. So thank you if you've sent me something, because I love to see it. And don't be afraid to send me more pictures, okay? All right, I'm going to check in again tomorrow, but I hope that you will find some music that we love to dance to. Maybe it's the Atootie-Ta song, maybe it's something else. But I hope that you'll find some music to dance to. And I really hope you'll use your name to go on a scavenger hunt, okay? Bye for now. I'll see you later.